day 3 of my workout routine, my training camp, and continuing on with my diet. No one's perfect. I made a huge mistake. I thought I was doing a keto diet for the past week and a half, and I checked in yesterday. I was gonna eat for lunch a bowl of whole beans, and then add some homemade salsa, add in some skirt steak, some arrachera meat, and some avocado. And to me, I find that as an amazing meal. They call it frijoles borrachos. And I looked into the keto website, and beans are legumes, and legumes have carbs, so I cannot have beans anymore. So I'm spilling the beans, not eating beans no more. I did great as soon as I cut out sugar and sugary drinks, I lost about 6-7 pounds. And I got stuck there for a couple of days. I started adding a workout routine, but it will fluctuate. You know how that works. As you work out, you sweat, you drink water. So I'm pretty sure it was the beans that every other meal I would eat a plate of beans. I would add beans to my meal, and I cut that out now. So that should clear up a lot with my keto diet. So now pretty much I'm just eating either steak, chicken, fish, shrimp, scallops, crab legs, something like that, and I eat that with a salad on the side. I'm not a big fan of eggs, scrambled or boiled or however you want to make them. I've never been a big fan of eggs, so cutting that out. So I don't really eat breakfast. Going into lunch, protein shake after I work out. Grab me a small salad with some protein, whether it's going to be meat, beef, steak. I started making tacos as well. I started doing keto tacos, so I'll get romaine lettuce. I know this is going to sound gross if you're used to eating tortillas, and I thought it would be a good substitute, but it wasn't. I put the meat, the arrachera meat, the taco meat, inside the lettuce. I added my salsa, I added my guacamole, some lime and some salt, and it didn't taste the same. It was still good, I ate it, but it fell apart and it was a big sloppy mess. I'm going to try the same thing. I'm going to make some ground beef tacos a couple days from now with some carrots and see how that goes using the same method. But the biggest thing is diet. You know, people out there are asking me, how did you change your diet so fast after eating garbage like you were eating? And, Bub Dub, I have a guy named Bub Dub, asked a question about how do I find the energy to push through after not having energy and being depressed the last pretty much year and a half since I broke my leg. The big thing for me, I think the energy level wise came, it wasn't that I didn't have energy, it was just that I couldn't use my energy the way that I wanted to use it. And that's a huge factor when you're trying to do something. If you don't have any goals, you can't really direct your energy anywhere. So for me, it's important to have goals, and not just have a goal or a dream and I'm just going to get it done or it's just going to happen miraculously or magically. I have to have a feasible goal, a viable goal, and then I have to make a plan to try to get that goal done. So a big part of that is, I did that, training my goal was to win a fight. I had to train for the fight. I had to diet right. I had to eat right. I had to sleep. I had to take care of myself. I had to watch what I not just ate and what I did in the gym, but what I watched on television, what music I listened to. You feed yourself with a lot of different things that you see and you do every day. So for me, I think having a goal and having something to strive for will give you the energy when you get up in the morning to want to push forward. And maintaining that push is modifying. Goals change as time goes on. You could be training to lose 40 pounds, 50 pounds, and that seems like an insurmountable task because that's a lot of weight to lose at one sitting. But if you cut that up into smaller goals, 5 pounds a month or 10 pounds or whatever it is that you can reach and it's within your grasp and within your limits. I know I could lose 10 pounds. A good friend of mine started the keto diet last month and he lost 16 pounds in 20 days. And all he did was simply just moderate his calorie intake and stay on a keto diet. Not much exercise besides what he does for work. If that worked for him, he inspired me. I know it worked for me. It's just a matter of me deciding to finally get rid of that, or let go. I wouldn't even say get rid of it. Let go of that negativity that was kind of like surrounding my mind and my heart. Even though I was doing so much good for so many people and my intentions were always right, when I was home alone or when I was on my own, I just still felt that heavy presence. And a lot of it stemmed from my injury, a lot of it stemmed from some different things, but that's past now. I have no reason to carry that anymore. I have no reason to feel sorry for myself. I have no reason to feel negative in any way because no matter what's going on, you can find the good in anything. And for me, no matter what was going wrong in my life, I always try to find the right things. And in this situation, I really can't say anything is going wrong. My life is going extremely well. So I have to keep that going. So I have to set new goals and accomplish them by setting a good, feasible plan that I could follow and staying on that time frame. So we're already down 7 pounds. I got 3 more to go, so I know I'll surpass the 10-pound cut that I was going to do this month. I'm feeling way better. I'm sleeping throughout the night now. I wasn't able to sleep much before when I cut out the sugar. I was keeping me up maybe until like 3:40 in the morning, 3:34 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. I was staying up restless. And in the back of my mind, I wanted a candy bar. I wanted I drink Pepsi, but I like the bottles of Pepsi that were made in Mexico with the sugar cane. Man, to me, that's the best thing in the world. So I was craving sugar so bad, or, chips with lime and salt, or, stuff that is not good for you late at night. And I had to contemplate that very, very deep with myself if I could handle that or not. And I've been doing fine, because if it was just based on my willpower, I wouldn't be able to do it. But because it's based on goals, and my goals are surrounded, they're connected to my students and my family and people who I care about. And I've inspired people already to start working out and joining me in this endeavor. So I know I have to stay strong, and I know I have to do the right thing so I can keep people on the right track and myself. So tomorrow is going to be a big day. I didn't train today as far as sparring wise. I didn't spar for a year, and I forgot that my body got normal. So for the first 2 days, I was doing MMA sparring. I was doing rolling at night, doing boxing and stuff like that, which I love to do. For me, I think losing weight, training martial arts is more fun than losing weight lifting weights. But lifting weights is a necessity, because as you lift weights, you're building muscular strength and conditioning for your body. And that's very, very important, especially as you get older. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to spar again. My body is completely sore from my hair follicles all the way down to my toes. Kicking and getting punched and punching again, I forgot what that was like. I recorded all my morning sparring sessions. I'll post those in a separate side vlog, so you guys can kind of check in and see what we're doing in the cage. I just went straight back into it like if I was training for a fight. So I'm helping my boy train for 3-minute rounds. So we're doing 3-minute rounds now, which is good for me, because I couldn't finish a 5-minute round right now probably, because I'm out of shape for sure. But 3-minute rounds are pretty easy. As time progresses and as we start getting weight off and start feeling better, my leg starts feeling better. With this weather, my leg has been killing me. I broke it last year. I got screws and a rod in there. The screws go through my ankle. The problem I'm having is once it drops below 35, 30 degrees, I can feel the sharp pain from the screws in my ankle and in my leg. So kickboxing, that poses a situation, but I just got to get used to it all over again. My leg is working. It's never going to break again. It's just going to have to deal with that pain, and that pain's going to have to be the new normal. And if you've been out there and you've trained before, you know what that's like. Tomorrow we're going to try to get some sparring in the morning, lift some weights, and then in the evening get some rolls in. And after I'm done with class, lift some weights again. I'm pretty much in the gym all morning and all evening. In the middle of the day, I have my kids, so I'm pretty busy throughout the day. This vlog's coming a little bit late because I had one of those days where I had to come to the gym, train, work out, pick up my son, go back, drop him off to his babysitter, get back to the gym, teach class. And we're finishing up jiu-jitsu right now. I'm going to start kickboxing in a minute. But I implore you, if you're out there and you've been waiting for a sign or something to try to get you to nudge back into shape, I kept putting it off every time I started a diet. It was 4 or 5 days I would do great, and then it was the weekend, it was Memorial Day, or it was the 4th of July, or it was always something, somebody's birthday or a wedding, and there was always an excuse to say, well, you know what, we're going to stop this diet, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to eat some garbage for a little bit, or we're going to just go back to what we're used to, what we're comfortable with. When you want to accomplish a goal, it's not going to always be comfortable. It's going to get there. Being comfortable is not going to help you accomplish your goals. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to push yourself. Don't care about what you look like or what people think you look like. It's good to go out there and get your stuff done and live the right way. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope everybody has an amazing night, and stay strong out there.